Hello, and welcome to A Few Minutes with Marvin. I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. And in today's video, I want to discuss manifestation again. I've done it a couple times. But I want to take it from a different approach. Any method that you try to use to manifest, and by manifesting, I mean, it doesn't have to be money, but it can mean manifesting a good grade. It could be manifesting a new job, a career change. It can be manifesting a house or the money for a down payment for a mortgage. Um, it can be um, happiness. You can manifest happiness. Um, it really is all encompassing. Um, I've tried different methods of manifestation. Um, there's several people on YouTube that you can look up and try their methods, and to a certain degree, to a large degree, they all work. Um, but there's the key. It takes work. Just because you think something out loud doesn't always make it come to fruition. It's all about the feeling. Um, a lot of these folks on YouTube say the same thing, but they don't they don't go into a lot of detail of what that really entails. I've been doing the law of attraction work for a good part of a couple of years, and I've had my stumbling blocks. And I'm sure if some of you out there have tried certain methods, you probably run into some roadblocks as well. But just remember, those roadblocks are put there by you, um, not by you know wherever you think your manifestation is coming from. The thing is, a manifestation comes from you. It comes from your vibration. It comes from um, your frequency. I've recently started to do the 369 Nikola Tesla version of manifestation, and not because I'm fed up with the other ones I've tried, because I've tried them and I didn't. I was consistent for a while, and then I just gave up. And in that giving up, I threw my frequency out of whack. Um, and it's not to say that I didn't manifest anything, because remember, what you desire will come. It just may not come how you expect it. So that's another big no-no in manifestation, is really holding that expectation to the point where it has to be $1 million or nothing. Because guess what? It will be nothing. You can hold, the thought, and you can write it down, and have the feelings behind it, you know, wanting to manifest $1 million. But if $100 shows up unexpectedly, that's a manifestation. And you have to show gratitude for that. Not go, oh, just got a measly $100. No, it's $100 that you didn't have before. And it probably came to you, you know, seemingly out of nowhere. You found it on the street. A stranger gave it to you. It can happen. I intend to do a series with my sister on manifestation, because she manifests like crazy, but she put a lot of work into it, and a lot of setbacks, and not just mental setbacks, physical setbacks that she didn't put in there, but they didn't, like anything else, you have to work past those obstacles, and she does every single time, and she does it with gratitude and just knowing and confidence that you know this too shall pass, and she doesn't let her energy down because of it. And that's the difference between how she manifests and how I failed to. Because in the past, even though I didn't think I was giving negative energy, your thoughts project to the universe. So any any projection of lack pretty much brings you back to ground zero. And I think that's where um, I wouldn't say failed, but I just didn't move forward in my manifestation, because those instances of lack were there. even as minute as they were, or didn't last long. So I'm trying the 369 Nikola Tesla manifestation because I also have a connection somehow to Nikola Tesla. If you believe in past lives and things of that nature, which I do, we have a connection. He keeps popping up in my dreams and just randomly. So I'm giving this a try with absolute surety and confidence. And I'll explain it to you briefly because it's what I do. And a lot of the law of attraction people out there and the people that tell you how to manifest don't always show you how to do it. So I'm going to take just briefly a couple minutes. For example, it's a 369 is a number scheme that's really powerful in the universe, in quantum, because everything is quantum. Everything's mathematical. Math doesn't lie. And you can Google 369 and go deep into the meanings, which I have, but right now, out of thin air, I can't produce that information. But it's logical and it's mathematical, so it's correct and it's factual. So basically, as I understand the 369 manifestation rule, because it's a mathematical equation, first thing in the morning when I wake up, before I even get out of bed, I keep a couple of journals next to me in bed, next to my bed. And I write down any dreams that I may recall, and I write a gratitude journal. The first thing I do every morning is I give gratitude for waking up, for being alive. And I keep a spirit message journal in case I got anything coming in that pop into my mind, any words, any phrases, people. I'll write those down just so I can cross-reference them later if something does come into my now space. Because again, we don't live in time, we live in the now. Yesterday was gone and tomorrow's hasn't gotten here yet. So we're always in the now space. And I don't call it time because time is linear or isn't linear, but it's always happening. So we're always in the now. So, but I digress. So the first thing I do in the morning is whatever I'm desiring to manifest, I write down 3 times. And as I'm writing it, I say it. But not only that, I'm also feeling it. I mean, really feeling it. Just so much happiness behind it. It's like, let's say I desire, I have, because you always want to make it in the present tense, even if you don't have it, because you're always now. I have $1 million. I have $1 million. I have $1 million. You can even go into more detail. I have $1 million in my Citibank checking account or my Citibank savings account or wherever, or in a box, buried in my backyard, however you want to phrase it. But you do that for 3 times, and really, I mean, just with feeling. I mean, and the reason you do it right when you wake up is because you're still in delta waves. There's also, look up the brain waves. When you wake up, there's 30-minute where you're still in delta and theta, I believe, and those are states where you can send out frequencies that will manifest. I don't know if it's scientifically proven, but there's a lot of truth behind it and theories behind it that have been tested. So if you want to go and look at those, please feel free. You don't have to take my word for it, and I'm not expecting that you will. But I'm just a resource, putting it out there, telling you again how I do things, and if they resonate with you, fantastic. So go ahead and do those 3. Write it down 3 times and really feel it. I mean, just I am a millionaire. I'm a millionaire, and just keep that that feeling of joy and confidence. You're not lacking it. You already have it. Okay, so you go through your day, and about midway through your day, let's say maybe after dinner, you go ahead and do it again. But this time you do it 6 times. You write the same phrase 6 times, and again, you're feeling it. I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. You write it down as you're saying it 6 times. And again, go the rest of your evening in that state, like, my God, I'm so grateful to have $1 million. I'm going to purchase blah, blah, blah because I have $1 million. Just keep it there. Like you already have it. And then the final step is the 9. And that you do right before you go to bed. Just as you go into bed, you take out your notepad again and you write the phrase down again 9 times this time. I am a millionaire 9 times. Again, you're feeling it deeply. I mean, you're just out of your skin happy that you're a millionaire. And then you gradually fall asleep with that feeling. And that's taking you back into delta theta waves, brain waves, as you go to sleep. Um, and that's sending out the vibration that you already have. So you're sending it out to the universe that you already have it. So now the universe is obligated, or not obligated, but there's a universal code, a universal law of mathematics that it has to manifest that for you. Do it with the sense that it's $1 million, but just be aware that it could be $10, it could be $1,000, it could be $50,000. And when you manifest that, give gratitude and just keep showing the gratitude and gratitude and gratitude. Now, there's a lot of people out there that say that you're doing this 21 days in a row really sets it in because you're rewiring your brain. You're brainwashing yourself into believing that you are a millionaire already. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do it for the 21 days. But my intention this time, because I've done it, I've done other ones for 21 days, and then I dropped it, and then but I'm always looking for it to happen. I'm not doing that this time. I'm just gonna let it go because I've already put it out to the universe, and I've already rewired my own brain into knowing that I'm whatever I'm manifesting. And again, it could be an A on a test. It could be passing my driver's exam so I can get my license. It can be anything. It could be manifesting the girl of my dreams. This girl I like will suddenly pop into my existing just as I wrote her down. And not that you can control a person, but let's face it, we all have certain expectations when it comes to a significant other. So yeah, put those out there too. But that person may come into your now space and have a lot of the qualities that you wanted. It doesn't have to be 100%, but then you'll know that you manifested. So, and then what I also suggest is journaling. Just every day, if something coincidentally, that nothing's a coincidence, synchronistically comes in, write it down, and that way you can track back, because the universe is infinitely abundant. So you may get $5,000 today, but maybe $20 shows up tomorrow, and next week another 50, and it'll snowball. And doesn't matter how long it takes. Don't expect a time, because again, time is irrelevant. Over the course of who knows how long, doesn't matter. You'll accumulate that $1 million, and then you go, oh wow, I got it. Now, if you didn't put anything away along the way, then you'll still probably won't be a millionaire, but you'll have what you have, which is still more than you had in the past or had before. But it's now anyway, so that's all that matters. So this was a quick video just to explain the Tesla 369 manifestation code or technique. Remember, it is all about math, and math is the only fact in our language, pretty much. I'm learning that because I'm learning how to write in correct parse syntax grammar, which is the only grammar that can be used to make contracts and make contracts fact and legal. And when I master that and use it in my own life, I will certainly share that because I think it's important. Because you really take your sovereignty back. And let's face it, right now we've given away a lot of our free will and a lot of our power to governments, religions, etc., um, without our knowledge. So now I'm learning, and I'm learning to take back my sovereignty, and that's gonna go. It's gonna be through mathematics, quantum. That's our future. That's our now. So I'm learning it in the now for my every now moment. So I'd love to hear any successes that you have had with any manifestation and law of attraction techniques that you've used. So leave a comment. If you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also share this information because it's not just about me putting out what I'm doing. This may resonate with someone else, and it may work faster for someone else. But again, I'm not having any expectations. I know I'm already living what I desire. So, and I'm so happy. I mean, I literally just did the 6. So before I go to bed tonight, I'll do the 9. Give it a try, and I really would love to know how it's going for you. But if you find that you know you start doing a manifestation technique and you keep running into roadblocks because you can't quiet your mind, or you have a lot of limiting beliefs that are blocking you and you have to restart every time, I am a transformational life coach, and I can help you in that respect. I can help you bring those limiting beliefs up to the surface so that you can change them if you choose to change them. And I can give you the resources and coach you through that process as well. My information is down below, and I'm always available. I am still running a 30-minute free decompression session. So it's free. Give it a try. You never know. And keep manifesting, my friends, and have an amazing day.